a lot of people shy away from finding a financial advisor. Same as me, when I was starting trading, I was like, I can do this thing on my own. So I went on YouTube, found all these videos, expecting that I'll be a millionaire by tomorrow. But I ended up losing a lot of money because of the fact that, we're in Tanzania. And the mindset that is there in the Tanzanian market or Tanzanian people is paying for even a Netflix account is a hassle. But it's only 6,000 per month. Or paying for Spotify, it's a hassle, but it's 6,000 a month. So
hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Make Your Own Destiny podcast, the podcast that empowers you to shape your future. Today, it's all about investing. Today, we're going to talk about, we always talk about making money, but then what happens after you make your money? Where does it go? Some people make money and lose money. Stay tuned till the end to find out that there's a story I'll tell you guys about someone who had made a lot of money, but right now is on the streets hustling. Now, you could say that's a good thing because they're hustling, but not really, because they made a lot of money, but they didn't know what to do with it. Someone makes a lot of money, tomorrow they wake up, they just make ridiculous decisions. But when you make a lot of money, you have to know how to double your money. That's why the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. It's bad to say it, but it's the truth. Now, behind the cameras, Musa was telling a little story that I want him to share with the audience. It's quite funny. Musa, what are you saying about the rabbits?
So, investing is the only way that you can make your money work for you. So there are two things. Either you work for money, like you trade your time to get money, or you put down your money for your money to make you more money. So today we're going to talk about investing, but let me just put a disclaimer here that what we are sharing here today is just our personal experience and the experiences of the guests that we have, but should not be considered as investment or financial advice. If you want financial advice or investing advice, you just have to contact your financial advisor. And one of the most important things that I want to share here, investing is not just about money, putting money. Actually, one of the best investments that you can make in your life is investing in yourself. There's no investment that pays a high return than you investing in yourself. I mean, investing in your knowledge by listening to MOD podcast, watching our videos. Second thing, investing in your health by eating well, doing exercise, minding your mental health. There are a lot of different investments that you can make. Some people invest in watches, some people invest in cars. As long as it gives you return, then it can be a good investment for you. So let's dive into another episode of Make Your Own Destiny podcast. As always, like this video and smash that subscribe button. And we have our guest here today, our brother, Brever. Brever, you're welcome.
Thank you. I remember you said the statement of investing is like a magic trick where you have a heart and you put in 2 rabbits and at the end of the day they come out 3. You forgot the part where it comes out 1. Okay. So investing is risky, as you said, but it's also very beneficial. Thank you for having me in the podcast. Happy to be around and share, my experiences in investing. Let's bring it on.
So for people who don't know you, who is Brever?
All right, so Brever is a hustler. He's a guy who loves investing and a guy who is not shy from risk. That's what I would say. In a nutshell.
Musa, would you say you're shy from risking your money into something?
I'm never shy of risking my money in anything. And actually, I'm a very big risk taker. But don't get me wrong, I always take calculated risks. And whenever I risk something, I risk what I can afford to lose. I don't risk money for food, Mm-hmm. So whatever I think I can afford to lose, I risk it. And before I invest in anything, I always do my research. I never invest in anything that I don't understand. Most of the time I win, sometimes I lose. But it's life. It's all about wins and losses. So I'm not scared of
Cumulative
losing.
progress.
Yeah.
So guys, as you can see today, we're in a new setup. We're actually at Brever's office. Congratulations for opening your new office.
Thank you, bro.
And the place we're at is called Black Concept Group. But I don't want to be the one talking about Black Concept Group. Now, Brever, give us an overview of Black Concept Group. What does it deal with and what does it do?
All right, so Black Concept Group is an investment advisory firm. We deal with providing education. The Tanzanian market has a huge problem of information gap. So that's where Black Concept was built or born. The information gap is very serious in context is the amount of people who put money in the bank and the amount of people who put money in their bedrooms or at home. The ratio is a little bit not corresponding. So we saw the gap and we thought, hey, why, if we have the capacity and we have the ability to provide such information to people, why not provide it in a more legitimate manner and in a more institutionalized basis? So that is where Black Concept grew from, and we are happy that we're growing very well, and we have other products that are in the pipeline, services like portfolio management, which is simply subject to approval from capital markets and BOT. So these are things that will be coming, as we develop as a company.
You talked about people putting money in their houses or people putting money in banks. Actually, I've never seen a stupid decision more than someone putting money in the bank or putting money at home, thinking that they're saving the money or protecting their money. People don't know that if you actually put money in the bank, in 1 year, you're actually losing the money.
It's
you
business.
think you're saving it, but you're losing it because there are a lot of factors, like inflation,
definitely.
something like that can happen. So what advice do you have for people who love saving more than investing?
All right, so you need to know in the finance industry, there are core functions that someone has to know, and these functions are investment chain, payment systems, and the capabilities of money moving from one hand to another. So when we talk about investment chains, we're talking about linking together savers and borrowers. And when you come to look at it in a large scale, the borrowers are the ones who are benefiting more than the savers. So in advice, for a person who is saving, you're simply saving for your down pit, because at the end of the day, money is used or money is created to exchange hands. Hence the reason why investing was there, because investing simply looks at the long-term impact. Yes, we do have short-term investment avenues, but investing looks more on the long-term impact, which now this favors more people who love to save. Yes, so I would advise a person who is saving, look for investments that have long-term impacts, investments that negate you from taking your money and use it in another activity. Just simply save it in an investment.
I mean, when we talk about Brever in Tanzania, Brever is basically known as one of the best Forex traders in the country. So you moved from being a personal trader to opening Black Concept Group. What motivated you to do this?
All right, we're going back to the same issue of information gap. So I started back in 2016, and I remember I was in my first year, going to my second year in university, where now I started to know about investing. Now in investing, yes, there are different asset classes, but back in the day, the only asset class that I could easily access was currency trading, or famously known as Forex trading. Yes, so with that, I started doing Forex trading for quite some time, and from there I started posting it, not because I want to boost that I'm trading, for the love of it, So at the end of the day, I started receiving all this traffic, people asking me, what are you doing? What is this? What are these candlesticks? What are these charts? Or what are you playing? Yes.
I'm playing Forex.
Yes. What game are you playing? So at the end of the day, I was like, okay, I have all this attention that people really want to study about this, and it's actually something that can reap you some returns. Why not teach people how to do it properly, in a more professional manner, in a manner that would help someone makes sense to do this instead of focusing on businesses that really carry more risk than investing.
So Musa, you said that you like taking calculated risks.
Yep.
And you only risk what you can afford to lose, right?
Yep.
So do you do this all by yourself? Do you do your own research, or do you have a financial advisor? And for the expert that we have here, how important do you think to have a financial advisor?
Personally, I prefer having a financial advisor at first, but also I don't trust a financial advisor blindly. I also have to do my own research. I also have to think and use my own mind. But having a financial advisor is very important because someone who is certified, someone who has more experience than you, and most of the time it's good to have a financial advisor on something that you don't understand, because the best way to learn is either to learn from your own mistake, but learning from other people's mistakes is much better than learning from your own mistakes, because it saves you a lot of losses that you could have gotten on the way. So for me personally, it's more important to have a financial advisor. I don't know how about Brever here.
Yeah, just to stress on that and the issue of losses. So a lot of people shy away from finding a financial advisor. Same as me, when I was starting trading, I was like, I can do this thing on my own. So I went on YouTube, found all these videos, expecting that I'll be a millionaire by tomorrow. But I ended up losing a lot of money because of the fact that, we're in Tanzania. And the mindset that is there in the Tanzanian market or Tanzanian people is paying for even a Netflix account is a hassle. But it's only 6,000 per month. Or paying for Spotify, it's a hassle, but it's 6,000 a month. So you can imagine back in the day looking for a financial advisor that I'm ready to pay and study Forex trading or currency trading. That was some sort of a foreign concept for me. But at the end of the day, I lost a lot more than what I could have paid for. I would advise someone to opt for a financial advisor. As you said, Musa, you need to not only go and trust a financial advisor blindly, hence the reason why investment banks have all these options where someone who has high risk tolerance can go and opt for a certain investment scheme, someone who has a low risk tolerance. So you need to understand yourself as a person. Are you a person who has low risk tolerance or high risk tolerance? And all that will come from a financial advisor. A financial advisor would help you move around those mazes of you trying to understand, what kind of person are you and what kind of investment would suit your needs.
There's a fact that I heard that 90% of people who engage in Forex trading lose their money. And it takes time to build those skills, more than 5 years. But most people that I've seen, they call like Forex scam. But if you look at it, you'll find like someone invested $100 today and they were expecting to have $10,000 by the end of the month. And if they don't have that, they call it a scam. Probably because they don't understand it or whatsoever. I want to know, when you started trading, how long did it take you to start profiting? I know you got a lot of losses. Please just share with us some of your losses and your wins.
So I've got two concepts from there. The issue of 90% of traders losing all or most of their money within the first 90 days, and the issue of how I lost. So for me, I have 6 years of experience, and within those 6 years, I would say typically within 3 years of that, I really didn't understand what I was doing.
3 years, wow.
Yes. So I thought I knew what I was doing, but I really didn't understand what I was doing. But remember that I was still in the market consecutively, not caring about the returns that I'm making, just focusing on, I know if I get this skill right, I'll be set for life. So that was what I was focusing on. And that's why I took so long, because I didn't take a financial advisor also. So that was a huge mistake I did. Now going back to the issue of 90% of traders losing in their first 90 days. I don't want to go deep into the technical aspect, but the reason with my experience with providing knowledge to a lot of people, is the issue of economic cycles. So in a typical investment market or financial market, there is an issue of economic cycles. The market doesn't move, always trending to the upside. The market moves up and down, sort of in any business, right? It's like tourism here in Tanzania. There is high season, there is low season, there is peak season. But it doesn't mean that most of the people that open the tour companies in a low season would definitely